What is going on, everybody? Powell here, and welcome back to the next episode of Anno 117 Pax Romana. The last episode we started our nice little Roman town here in Latium. And in order to advance to the next tier, we need to give our plebeians either amphora, and or olive oil, but both we cannot produce on the island here, because I'm either lacking resin or olive oil. So I was sending my ship off at the end of the last episode to the island up here. Where are you going? Oh, that's the ship from the quest. My ship is here. And I want to settle this island. I barely have enough money, but that's fine.
The second step has been achieved with aplomb. Your confidence knows no bounds.
Thank you, Ben, for that compliment. So, on this island we have both resin and olive fertility, so yeah, we can start producing those. But of course we need a little bit of workforce for that to work. Actually, let's see. I could choose to just bring over either the olive, the raw olives, the raw resin, and then build the production buildings on my main island. But for this we need plebeian workforce. For this we just need. They are here, yeah. Just libertai. So we could produce those here. Don't even need really some houses. So I think I am going to start with just building 2 of those up here. Oh, they need a lot of fields, by the way. 160. Let's build a second one there next to it. I want a full road, thank you. There we go. And they will produce once every 2 minutes. And this is 1 minute 30. So 2 should be more than enough to provide 1. And the area effect benefit is a +1 on health. So yeah, let's build this in the town then as well. Yeah, here's fine. Alright. And then of course we need a ship to transport that stuff over. So let's build a dockyard. Now nautical research is available. And to build our first pentacounter we need some timber, rope and sails, of course. So we need a sheep farm to start producing sails. Let's see, this 1 minute 30 seconds, so I could do interesting, do 2 of these. And we do have to work for, so why not? And this is to also 2 of these or 1 of those. So yeah, let's do that as well then. You can go here. You can go here, and then you can go there. Road like this. You need a road connection as well, of course. And you need some fields. There we go. Nice. Right. That's gonna take some time, of course. Before we have those, let's see if are there any new contracts available. In 10 minutes. 10 minutes we can start a new contract for both Diana and Valeria. Oh, yeah, we still have, of course, the quest for 48 sardines for her. Gives us 3000 coin. And since we spent all our coin on settling this island, that might come in helpful. And while we are waiting, let's just set up some more production over here, at least to start produce some timber. This is barely enough food, so gonna do something like this, and then a warehouse there. We have some excess timber still. Looking where to best way to build my small village here. I think actually the best way was to build it here, where I built my olive farms. Can I cross here? I can cross here. Nice. Alright, you move up. Here's fine. You can go next to it. You will. Oh, that's blocked indeed. You go there, and then you are lacking some fields, which we can fill in here. Fine. Actually, let's do this all over. There, and then you on the space behind him.
Your city is impressive, but a little consideration for aesthetics wouldn't go amiss.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Market forces was discovered. Nice. Meaning 25% increase of range for the markets. Nice. Next up, Quartermaster. Increase the number of cargo slots on your flagship. That's fine. And then after that it's wells. It only takes about 12 minutes to research these items, so let's queue up some more. This one we cannot do yet. Establish a trade route in Albion and generate at least 500 knowledge. So the knowledge we have, Albion we don't have, so we don't have that. But I do want the fish markets. +3 on fisheries. Fishing huts and cockpits, that's nice. A depot, that's just one depot. Not really enough. We need a trade route in Latium and generate some knowledge. Alright, this one will be very soon. But of course we're not gonna idle our research in the meantime. Could do teching, because apparently I built a shipyard. Yeah, nautical research. Yeah, build a shipyard, generate 500 knowledge. We do. Yeah, and teching, right? Extra movement speed, and then unfavorable wind impact minus 20%. Really helpful on trade routes, of course. And all the other stuff not really needed at the moment here. Yeah, that's all for fighting. Since I am alone on the map, I don't really need these researches yet. Maybe in the future. So this is 12 minutes, this is 19, this is 58. That's a lot. This one we can't do unless we store some concrete, so yeah, warehouse organization will be next. Alright, that's fine. Let's build some homes here. And I want to give them a market and a tavern. And some fisheries, of course, right? Right. Back at Ankara. Want to rename this city, but I'm not sure what to rename it to.
We stand waiting.
If you have an idea, let me know in the comments. We needed a whole bunch of fish for Valeria. Less than 50, so just one full slot, take it to her. Take in those coins. In the meantime, it's just one ton of rope waiting. She's nearly done. And then we can very soon build our... Yeah, there he goes. Off she goes, off they go. Uploaded, thank you. And then we can build our first ship, right? It's just a pentacounter. Nothing special about it. And then yeah, we already have the olive press right here. You are missing goods. You are lacking hemp. Let's build an extra hemp farm then. Here's fine. Yeah, here is fine. Need to make sure I'm not cutting any trees from our woodcutter up there. Then just up here, right? There you go. Could fix that problem. And then our ship is done in just a few minutes. And our flagship here is arriving at Valeria. Yeah, I want to deliver those 48 tons of fish.
Terms of the contract, Governor.
I did met indeed. Nice. Let's see. Does she have to offer here? Or still? Do you have any nice items?
Slave markets, fish markets. How my tenants use the floor space is up to them.
Yeah. Alright, so she's selling amphora at 52, so I could buy amphora from her if we want to progress, but it could just be a few minutes. Then I can only buy just regular common items. Tunics change in range, 10% productivity, not really, and medici in range, and extra patrol. Eh. Rerolling 2,500 coin. Not worth it at the moment. Need to save up our money first before buying items will be profitable. Here's a delivery, 7 tons of soap. That should not be a problem, I think. Let's see, we only have 5. How much are we producing? Let's check. We are making... We are overproducing, so it should not be too long. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take the contract. And since there's no timer on it, that's perfectly fine, right? We can wait it out. Here at Modicum, people are doing fine. I could give them a little bit of extra. Some tunics. Because why not? It also will generate a little bit of extra knowledge. So it doesn't really hurt to give your people what they want, right? And perhaps we can build a few more. Like so, and if I change this building, yeah, I can fit.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Can fit 2 more houses there. Ship is done, nice. There we are.
Waiting.
This is his dilemma. No, not the world map. I need to still think about how to create a trade route. And ship to island. Create a trade route. There we are. Alright, I want to Modicum at Ancora. Ancora. Here we are going to load up on olives and we are going to unload it here. All ships, yeah, we have ours. Yeah, everything is in order. Nice. Meaning now also Latin research is now available. So this part is now available. Safe havens allows the placement of Latium's coastal production buildings in the water. It's just production buildings. Like fisheries and whatnot. Ooh, mackerel hauling. All islands get the mackerel population of... yeah, allows Combers to produce even without a mackerel population, albeit with reduced productivity at 50%. That sounds nice. That also means that we can then provide garum to our plebeians. And then the untapped soil. Resin tapper can use meadows. Tree tappers can plant trees on meadows rather than requiring a forest. It's also very nice to have. Also, there's a nice trick where you can place these buildings after you research this. These guys will plant their trees. You move the resin tapper and then you place a woodcutter there, and then you don't need trees for those. Duct irrigation from aqueducts. Aqueducts are very far away, right? And then extra workforce from the governor's villa. Yeah, I need to research at least this before I can start thinking about this. Also takes a lot of points, so yeah, gonna hold on to that for now, right? You are laying here. Oh, but that's indeed not my pentagon. My pentaconters are going there. There he goes. There he goes. I want to pick up my first batch of olives. Meaning we finally will get our olive oil going. And then we can upgrade our plebeians into Equites. And while we are waiting for that, let's just expand the town ever so slightly. And I think I'm gonna do some diagonal building up in this area as well. Yeah, I want this road. Yeah, no, you need roads. You can connect up there, you can connect up there. You run some roads here, sure. Yeah, I think this is nice. Little change of pace. I do like the diagonal building. Tavern is quite in range. Market is quite in range as well. And of course our Clothier Spinner and Peleus Felter as well. Also giving us a whole bunch of extra income. Research is also now being improved. It's nice. And income is also decent. Let's check production here. We need more tunics and more hats for our people. Universal research is now available. Reach the city status of a growing city. Nice. There we are. City status 4. Also a bunch of negatives, of course, and a bunch of positives. So yeah, patron god. Yeah, well, one of my islands hasn't got a patron god.
A decision.
I'll check in a few
Your
minutes.
judiciousness.
Cerealia, Festival of Ceres. Citizens in the city of Ankara have grown in piety and devotion. They are asking you to host the Cerealia Festival of Ceres. They wish to honor their city's patron god with proper feasts and sacrifices. Nice. So bakeries, vintners and brewery on the island who have an area of effect income of +1, a random specialist or captain will attend, meaning an extra specialist for city. We can pay for it for 2000 denarii. We can give them... yeah. Just give them the porridge, right? We have plenty. Well, just... yeah. And we got a specialist. Let's see, who do we got? The nomadic herder. Livestock farms in range. Less upkeep, less workforce needed. It might be something useful, of course, in the area around here. And then we need just an officium. And then we have 1, 2, 3 livestock farms here in range. There we go. And then you need... yeah, then you are lacking a little bit of trees, so I'm gonna move you over up there. And then I can slide you in, and then let's see, we have 158 workforce available. 161. Nice. 3 whole Liberty extra to work with. Eh, better than nothing, right? I think the next livestock farm should be at least in range of this guy, so that will help, of course. The Medici City Water is now available, and let's see. We need a vigilance here, but I also need a road up here in between. Wells were discovered. Meaning, let's see, move you guys over 1 tile. Move you all guys also over 1 tile. So I can lay a road up here. I can lead you, move you over 1 tile, and move you guys over. There we go. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, now all these buildings are in range. Can't do a road here. Can't cut a road between the fields, right?
The waters here
this is
bring
Pentacounter
comfort
of
for those with
Valeria.
busy lives.
Our own Pentacounter has just dropped off our first batch of olives. Meaning our olive press is now starting to work. Nice. Or it is. Yeah, now it is starting to work. And there also goes the area of effect benefit into action. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah. You need a patron god somehow. Let's see, does it really matter at the moment? No. Then it's just Cirrus again, right? Devotional research is now available. Yeah, devote 2 cities to a single patron god and at least 500 knowledge. Nice. Ooh, meaning we can now... we're doing these kinds of research. More shrines available. So much to research, so much interesting things to do, right? It's sometimes hard to choose which needs to go first. But what really needs to go first is at least upgrade you into plebeians. I can't upgrade you.
The stridulating crickets at the sanctuary disperse unwelcome thoughts.
Yeah. You need to deliver your first batch of olive. Have you been delivering that yet? No, still not. The scores, because once you are in the research, most of the time... the game is now playing, that's nice. Sometimes the game is paused when looking at these screens, so... that's really missing? Yeah, we can build wells. Fire safety +1. These guys' buildings are very small, so you can tuck them in places like this. Affected buildings 33. And again over here 29, 20, 33 as well. I'm gonna build here. Offset the fire incident a little bit. And of course, once we get aqueducts going, then fire safety should not be a big problem anymore. Also with bathhouses is also, you also reduce fire safety, so plenty of stuff to work with later on. Island happiness isn't really there as well. It's a little bit lacking. And are there any festivals? Things? No, there aren't any things boosting it right now. So that's all just plain numbers. Yeah. Build the city watch. It's a rather big building. Yeah, as long as we don't have any unrest going, then it'll be fine. And let's build some more homes up here. And some more here. Can build them there, but then I can't fit a road in between. It's not a really big problem. Ooh. This needs at least to go there, and then you can connect up there. I think I'm only gonna... no. I'm gonna move you there. I'm gonna move these over just one. To get a road in there. I think it's needed with all the building stuff. I think at least one, maybe two mountain slots here will be reserved for the aqueduct. You are missing a road, or so you say. Not anymore now. And you have some space left, right, for some decorating there.
So, there's a
Statue fountain here. Pool of tranquility. Like that building. These are braziers, walls and hedges. Commemorative arch. This one is also very nice. Too big to fit in there though. Yeah, this guy needs its own place somewhere, of course. I think maybe up here. And then some roads behind at least. Make it a little bit of secluded place. Yeah, something like this, and then hard earth, muddy ground. No, definitely not that. Flex zone is good. Yeah, something like this, and then upgrade these guys to plebeians, but we need... They are lacking a marketplace and or tavern. Yeah, you can go at the back of the well. I think that's fine. Let us see copy. Don't have any other skins for the market though. Doesn't really upgrade with the homes around it either. And at least upgrade these guys. And upgrade these guys into Equites to start with as well. Let's see, yeah, we do have the workforce for both. Yeah, you are still filling up, then you are going to be upgraded into plebeians as well. With the workforce available for everything, so that's nice. Changing the province, yeah.
You can now travel between different provinces and at great speed.
Nice. Albion province awaits, of course. Emperor Neos Firmus Calidus congratulates you. In recognition of your achievements, you have been granted the right to settle territory in rainy Albion. Challenging post, no doubt, but clearly the Emperor has faith in you. At the very limit of the Empire, will you choose to impose the Roman template by force or soften to local ways? Choose wisely. Chiefess Vale and her Skahav tribe set fire to the last governor's villa. You can now enter and settle islands in the province. Sure.
So you do have convictions of your own?
Yeah, I do. Actually, let's go then to Albion, shall we? Check it out.
You Romans probably think this place is weird. All of that. But then if a Celt saw Latium, they'd probably feel the same. It's our home. It's ancient. Naturally, a Roman sees it running wild and wants to bring it to order, to heal. Expect a bit of resistance there, mind. It's two different worlds, sort of bound by fate, but divided in belief. Anyway, Albion knows how all that's meant to me.
The beautiful rainy Albion, Barf's heart. As long as the sun shines, it's a decent province. And here we are.
Of course, you must be the new governor.
Yep.
You're welcome to drop in at the hill fort of the capital. I'm Max, their chief.
And we are here at
Yes. Procurator.
Yeah.
You must be the newest governor. Mars knows we need help.
Waiting for your decree.
Yeah, and you immediately get a ship from the governor here, so we can settle a island. Let's see. Here we have barley and flax. That's nice. I think I want this island.
Of the Skaha.
Yeah.
Turn back, Roman. You're not welcome here.
Yeah.
As do we.
You might think I'm not welcome, but I am here to stay, right? I think this is a decent island. There's barley and dye plants, so we can... I think this is one of the best starting islands here. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna see later.
To go north, but here you are. Another pesky little Roman. I am Vawada, chief of the Skaha, and around here, Romans got a shorter lifespan than mudflies. Got it?
Yeah. Reports of a rebellion note not only the countless dead, but the razing and burning of Roman cities. How do you wish to respond? Yeah.
Someone bite me. The Roman is talking sense.
For now. And then we have a request from the Emperor already. Ooh. Your Emperor asks you to hunt down raider ships that roam the seas and attack innocent citizens of the Empire. Will you pledge to destroy the following amount of raider ships? 1 from Queso. We got an hour to do that. So... yeah.
Just men are rare as white crows.
Sure. We need to wait for our ship to arrive to settle the island anyway, so... let's see if we can do that. Also, with Equites we unlock now their need for wine and cheese, which can be produced in Albion, of course. And we can start working on concrete. Actually, I want to start that soon. I want to get that going first. So let's build a limestone quarry right here. We saved space for that. And then we need, this is every 30 seconds, this is every 1 minute 30, so we can build 3 of these guys. 1, 2, 3 of these guys. Are they all in range of the market? They are all in range, and we need, here we are, 2 sand refineries, which need to be built on the coast. There we go. Alright, then we get our concrete going, and then I can now look at the... Oh yeah, I also need to fulfill the contract for Diana, 7 ton of soap. Unload at least the fish. Take these 7 tons to go to Diana in the meantime, and then let's see, we need 1 rate. Ooh. Destroy ships belonging to Castle Regulus. 1. Yeah.
Violence for violence.
That I can do.
The first and last law of negotiation.
Yeah. He has only just 1 ship out, by the way, as well, so that should not be a big problem. Give full output storage. Yeah, storage can hold you. Are we producing that much sheep? We are. We are producing that much sheep. That's fine. What I could do in a minute then, since we are overproducing sheep anyway, let's sell when above 100, making a little bit of extra income on the in the background. Right, so they want wine, cheese, they still want garum, which we still can't give them, of course. But we can give them wine. We need an apiary. We need a vineyard, of course, which we can build here, because we do have the grape fertility, and a winery.
Patricians look down on those that aren't born to their ranks, but I feel a wise ruler would not.
And I was saying I wanted to upgrade these guys into plebeians. I can't upgrade them. They're still out of range. Just. That's fine then. I can upgrade you still. Upgrade you as well, and I want to upgrade more of these guys into Equites. These guys as well then, right? And upgrade it. There. For now, new option is available. Aqueduct and cisterns. Oh yeah, we need to build these, of course, somewhere in town too. Ooh, we need to find some space, which is gonna be tough. Need to be need some redecoration then of the town, and we have the theater. Happiness, knowledge, and prestige. Oh, that's of course is a big building, which also has a large radius. Don't like it. It doesn't fit. Eh. Yeah, I need to redo some stuff of the town anyway, so I'm gonna hold up that for now. I don't have any concrete available yet, right? So. Are they working? Yeah, they are working. So that's fine.
What could you possibly require?
Right. That you deliver your 7 tons of soap to Diana.
I really owe you. And not just for this.
Thank you. Get us a little bit of money. And then you can go there. Let's see, this is one of the... Oh, this is also a raider ship. You go here then, right?
As do we.
Oh, you are far away. Alright, let's start going there. Not really sure what the difference is between this black ship dot on the map here and this one up here. Both are just Raider 1 ships, so...
A small fire has broken out. Too small to be of concern.
Too small to be of concern, yeah, but I don't have any vigilantes in their neighborhood, so... You go. Put out some fires, please. Vigilantes fighting the fire. Right, attacking is researching is going. Want to continue at least this this quest for the Emperor before I want to finish the episode. Well, our ship is going there. Let's check in on Albion. Our first island is free. Tax per minute is 80 coin, that's fine. We're making 800, so I can take that. And then let's build some. There's a whole bunch of timber here as well, by the way. We can set up. Let's see where I want my town. I think my town somewhere here. So some wood production here is fine. A sawmill, and another sawmill, and some roads to be connected. There we go. And then that's that's perfectly fine this way. Then we can build some waders here, right? Let's see, I can do. Can do here, that's fine. Yeah. And then a road up here, a road up here, thank you, a road up there, and a road up here. And they want cockles and eels. Cockle production easy, you go there. And some roads to connect to the warehouse, and it gives immediately a little bit of coin back.
Never out water long in my line of work. Skin of a new.
Yeah. And let's build another few more homes over here. There we go. And I should be able, at least, by the way, to build at least also the first field catcher, because that doesn't really need any fields or that much space there. And then we can build a warehouse just on the land here. Yeah, you're doing fine. You should get soon both. Ruins are being rebuilt in the meantime, and let him, meaning fire is put down. Yeah, let's just instant repair, right? There we go. The rest will be fixed later.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
But we do have a whole bunch of raider ships now out.
Festina Lente.
Let's see, this ship has a marker over it, quest target. This one does not.
What could you possibly require?
And they are all there in that region, that's fine. Going against the wind.
Time flies, as do we.
Yeah, just go there, right? does Ben have to say to us? Unfulfilled needs. Yeah.
I'll
I know.
notify the magistrates.
Might be that I'm also lacking some stuff on my main island. That will be fixed in a few minutes, or in the next episode.
Through the waves.
You go here. Now we are fully going against the wind. Ooh, that's a little bit too much sped up.
As do we.
That's an Albion.
Festina Lente.
Alright, he's going into the bay there. Is he? Alright, I should be able to cut him off right now. Or is he going... Yeah, he's going back. Nice. Yeah, thank you. Take a shot at him. Why? Yeah, just go closer, right? Just not... Not only fire with your scorpion, indeed. Some arrows as well, thank you. You should outgun him. Yeah, we are. We most... Oh, that was a scorpion hit. Nice. Yeah. We're gonna win a battle. He is trying to flee, which of course won't help. You are... yeah. Ooh, there's our first ships being sold. Hey, we got it. We gained plus 20 reputation, that's nice.
Bad way to go. Chained to a sinking ship. How could you?
Not that hard to do. Bunch of weapons. Let's take those. We can use them to build military ships. Because we are going to need those, of course, to ever destroy these Queen Kareems. Right. Yeah. That's not what I wanted. And you have a quest for me as well. Let's quickly check.
Wait, Praetor. I'm afraid to report that the survivors of a recent naval skirmish have been captured by the notorious Syracuse. He means to sell them off as common slaves.
Again? Yeah, sure. Reprising freedom. Meet with Syracuse at sea. Yeah. Cases flagship, the Portia. I'm gonna do that later. You are now also sailing past it, right? Yeah. Go here. Go there. And then come back home, please. Might be time to start also thinking about repair cranes and... plated hulls. Store at least 5 tons of armor. Can't do that. I assume there's more nautical combat available for research here, so... Need to dive into the research tree as well later on. Right, but with all this done, I'm gonna end the episode here. So we reached tier 3, the Equites residence, Equites. We're making a whole bunch of concrete already, so wine production and other needs for these guys will be on the menu for the next episode. If you don't want to miss out on the next episode, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it out. Leave a like, leave a comment if you did enjoy the episode. And I hope to see you all there. Take care everybody, bye bye.